Today's video is going to be a pretty short one, but it's a good one. I'm going to share a little bit of the evening sunset from my lake. So it's a nice night. So quick video. One of the check rides for the last 30 that we've done, one of them that was really important, we had a CFI add-on. He was super sharp, flew out here from the West Coast. He had his act together. His ground was good. He wasn't very difficult to finish up. He did a great job. And his name was Ray. And come to find out though, once he got here, we had just a few days to finish him up. And I said, well, how about your written test? Where's a copy of that? And he's like, well, there is no written test. And I'm like, yeah, there is a written test for an add-on. It's a short, like 25 question test. And he's like, well, my flight school said there isn't one. And I looked up in the regs and I couldn't find anything. And I had just done a couple, so I knew that there was one. And of course I called the examiner and he goes, well, the last couple you had a written test, right? And I'm like, yep. I said, this gentleman's telling me that he doesn't think he needs it. And he said, well, if there is a test in the FAA system for a specific rating like that, like a CFI helicopter add-on, if there's a test in the bank, then that means you have to take it. The slight problem was, okay, he had to call somewhere locally, try to get in, and it almost blew our Friday check ride because the examiner pointed out, he said he can go take it somewhere real quick, but it can take 2 to 3 days for that to populate in the FAA system. So we found somewhere for him to hurry up and go get it taken, and then we're refreshing this, FAA site for a day and a half, last minute, trying to make sure it was going to show so we could take the check ride. And the examiner was pretty understanding, but he could have been, a little snippety about that because it should have been done. So yes, there is a written test if you're doing CFI add-on helicopter from your fixed wing. There is a 25 question test for the written. All right, that was a quick one. We'll be back to another one tomorrow. It was Sunday, so I just didn't feel like really going to the airport today. So I thought we got to get one in. That's a good one that was quick. So click subscribe and click that little bell so you can be notified of the next 27 video tips we're going to have on things we've seen in the last 30 check rides that will hopefully help save you some headache and heartache when you go to take your check ride. And so that's it. Helicopterground.com if you want to sign up for one of our monthly memberships. Also, askhogs.com. 24 hours a day, you get your helicopter training questions answered. Askhogs.com. Peace out.